few months ago, I had a discovery call with a senior leader called Dan. He said that on paper, his life was perfect. Successful career, happily married, 2 healthy sons. But he said he was miserable still. He couldn't relax. His mind was always on, distracted, stressed. He was asking what was wrong with him, whether he just had to keep living like this. I've had versions of that call hundreds of times. People who've done everything right, but they're still stressed, miserable. Perhaps you can relate. When have you ever wanted the world to just stop for a second so you could get off and figure things out? Or at least have the time to take that charity shop bag to the charity shop, right? As a society, it seems we're more stressed, anxious and depressed than ever. So what's really going on? And what can we do about it? Well, it probably won't surprise you that as an experienced hypnotherapist, I believe the answer lies in our mind. But don't worry, I'm not going to get one of you up to cluck like a chicken or anything like that. I don't do stage hypnosis. But what I do know is this. Happiness doesn't lie in your bank account. It doesn't lie in the accolades on your LinkedIn profile. It lies in your nervous system. So how can we free our nervous system for happiness? Well, I'm going to teach you some principles today from horse riding. Yes, horse riding. Is there anyone that's ever been on a horse of any kind in the audience? Right, give me a little wave, a yeehaw. Okay. Well, believe it or not, these principles from horse riding have transformed the lives of clients like Dan and my life as well. I stand here today having overcome a fear of public speaking and imposter syndrome and a constant need to try to please everybody. So I finally don't give a damn what you all think of me. Okay, I do, but it's not fear anymore. It's professionalism now. So picture a rider on a horse. Let's have this horse be a massive black stallion. The rider represents your conscious thoughts, rational, logical, but weak and insignificant compared to this massive stallion beneath, which represents your subconscious mind. It is running the show. It controls 95% of your nervous system. And just like a stallion, your subconscious is highly reactive, emotionally driven, and wired to protect itself. Now, this unusual analogy came to me several years ago watching my daughter, who's a horse rider, at one of her regular lessons. She was trotting round an arena, and then suddenly a tractor started up close by with a bang. One of the horses reared. Its young rider tumbled to the ground. She got up and back on the horse, but her confidence was visibly shaken, and the more she tried to regain control, the more agitated they both became. Then I saw the instructor do something incredible. She swapped the rider. An older, calm, confident girl got on the same horse, and just like that, horse relaxed. She removed its fear. Same horse, different rider. And I realised that's what happens in my sessions. Your stallion-like subconscious mind has been with you since birth, absorbing information about the world, picking up fears and beliefs about what you're capable of. Then, from the age of 7, it takes control. And it projects those fears and beliefs out onto the world, influencing what you perceive and how you move through the world for the rest of your life. What this means is that emotionally, to a great extent, we're all still 7-year-olds in grown-up bodies. Now, that might be quite a surprising thought, but bear with me. Take yourself back to a time you've done really well at something, maybe a presentation, maybe you've run a course for a day, but then one negative comment comes in on a feedback form, or someone says something personal, and then you're triggered back to those vulnerable feelings as a child, maybe with that bully on the school playground, or that critical teacher or parent, and you're thinking, I knew I didn't really have what it takes. I knew I wasn't really good enough. I can't do this. When have you felt not good enough in some time in your life? And how long has that belief been lingering? For Dan, that deep-rooted fear of not enough was driving his stallion and driving him to do more, never rest, always be afraid of failure, being found out. And he was exhausted. When Dan hypnotically got to the root cause of that fear buried deep in childhood, he realised it was way out of date and he could let it go. Dan is now present with his young children. His wife's noticed, which is great because she's the one who sent him to me. Now, I can't hypnotise you all today, but what I can do is this. Whether you realise it or not, you are already the rider of your stallion mind. And with 3 principles, you take control. 1, calm. Calm rider, calm horse. Calm your nervous system with your conscious thoughts. I am not a vulnerable child anymore. I am not my past. I have exactly what it takes. I am enough. 2, communicate. A rider communicates every second with the horse, or the horse takes over. You either drive yourself forward with your thoughts or you will rein in fear. So always think positively and with intention. 3, commitment. A rider commits to go over an obstacle like they've already cleared it, and the powerful horse just takes them there. Do the same. Visualise what you want like it's already happened, and your subconscious follows. Your mind is a stallion, waiting for you, its conscious rider, to take control. So take the reins with calm, communication and commitment, and find out what you're capable of. Yeehaw!